this video is sponsored by OneFootball. If you need a new football app on your phone, OneFootball is the place to go. You can select Celtic as your favourite team, and that'll give you all the latest Celtic news, transfer speculation, fixtures, and even live match updates if for any reason you can't make or watch a game. You can also add widgets to your home screen to keep up to date with Celtic's next fixture, who it's against, what the kick-off time is, all that stuff. And you can track leagues from across the world, league tables, top goal scorers, you name it, you'll find it all there on the OneFootball app. You can download it by clicking the link in the description of this video. It's free, absolutely free, wherever you get your apps on your phone. And it's a great way to support Celtic Fans TV. So if you haven't downloaded it already, please click the link below and get involved. Yes, folks, welcome back to Celtic Fans TV. It's time for your Twitter reactions to Dundee United 0, Celtic 9. Yes, 9 here at Tannadice today as we went back to the top of the table. We will start with Peter McNamee. What a way to prepare for Rangers and Real Madrid, which are going to be huge. Unreal against a bad Dundee United team, but not many will live with us playing like that going forward. Kyogo is just unbelievable. What a find from Ange. Where do you even start with that today? It was absolutely irresistible, almost from start to finish. Some of the attacking football, particularly towards the end of that first half, was breathtaking. We were cutting Dundee United open at will. There was so many brilliant individual performances across the pitch. I thought Hatate and O'Reilly in midfield were excellent. Abada back in the starting 11. He took the jersey back, surely, because you can't drop him after that. Jota again on the left-hand side. But the start of the show, Kyogo through the middle, a hat-trick in 32 first half minutes. It's so difficult to defend against this Celtic team right now. And we know Dundee United are short in confidence, in a really bad bit of form, conceding goals. But today, they just could not live with that Celtic performance. Jack Strang, that performance showed that we don't stop. Unbelievable. Kyogo, Abada, Jota and Hatate were unreal. Disappointed we didn't get double figures. Was worried about Hart at the start, but he seems okay. That head and shoulders must work wonders. I've seen people tweeting about that at half time. The old head and shoulders advert where Hart goes in holding his head and then they put the shampoo on and he's all better. He made a brilliant save at that point in the game though. 2 minutes in, has to get down low to his left hand side to parry Middleton's shot, and then he reacts for Fletcher's rebound as well. Really brave goalkeeping. Takes a kick in the head. I think his head was cut open. It was a long stoppage, but as I say, brave goalkeeping. And at that stage in the game, when it's 0-0 early on, you never know how the game will unfold if we lose an early goal. So Joe Hart played his part again today, even though the rest of the game became about the attacking players and the goals we went on and scored. But as ever, Joe Hart leading from the front in this Celtic team. WNCS 93, there was mercy shown in the last 10 minutes. That corner was hilarious. United players absolutely chucked it, but what a performance from the Celts. Dundee United, they did chuck it. As I say, they're in a really low ebb. After that 7-0 defeat against Alkmaar, they've just totally lost their way. They lost 3-0 at St Mirren here last weekend. We've put 9 past them today. They lost 4 at Tynecastle as well. Jack Ross will be under huge pressure for his job tonight, but you've got to look at it from a Celtic point of view and say that we didn't stop, and the image that Ange wants us to play in, we didn't. We've had games like that before. We were raced into half-time leads and then the second half becomes a bit of an anticlimax. That didn't happen today. We were relentless. Even when the subs came on, they were all contributing. There was plenty more goals in the second half. We were just breathtaking, honest to God. Bolton boy, relentless from start to finish. We choked the life out of the opposition with our constant press and then passed them to death, creating chance after chance. Today we were absolutely unplayable. The thing in the second half that really stood out is that Dundee United knew what was coming, particularly in their defensive right-hand channel. O'Reilly got into square for Abada. We got in there time and time again and they knew what was coming. I think Hatate set up the second one for Abada. They knew what was coming, but they just couldn't stop it because the rotations in this Celtic team and the speed that we move the ball at is very difficult to defend against, particularly when you're low in confidence and the Celtic players are so high in confidence. They just couldn't put up any defence to it. We'll finish today with Brian. That result has been coming. This was breathtaking from the boys and this team only looks like it's going to get better. Hopefully this transfer window closes with none of the first team going. It's been an excellent transfer window. We've brought in some really good players, but again the thing that we're seeing is that the guys who arrived last season and were excellent from the start are now moving on to the next level. Guys like Kyogo, O'Reilly, who's only been here since January, Jota, Abada, absolutely excellent. Abada gets a hat-trick today. And we talked about him at the start of the season, wondering if he could keep up that form from last season, because he got a lot of goals last season. He was thrown in at the deep end as a 19-year-old kid coming here from Israel. But he gets his chance to start today and he grabs it with both hands. He was instrumental in that first goal. Totally split the Dundee United defence to release Jota down the left-hand side, who squared it for Kyogo, and the touch and finish from Kyogo was unerring. But Abada's pass was key to that move, and then he goes on to score a hat-trick, maybe gets one more assist as well. He's got to keep his place. I'd expect him to start on Wednesday, and then again on Saturday against Rangers. He's put himself surely on the manager's starting lineup, and we've got Real Madrid to come, and that is the most exciting prospect for all the players, and that's why they want to raise their level and push each other, because they all want to be selected next Saturday against Rangers and then next Tuesday against Real Madrid. The levels this team are setting are incredible. They're pushing the boundaries week after week. They're 37 league games unbeaten, and to stand and watch them in that stadium today was an absolute pleasure. That's it for Twitter reactions. Like this video, comment with your own thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you during the week for the build up to that League Cup tie against Ross County. Cheers.